Hi, we are here in Synthfest 2025 with Youssef, that is representative of several brands. Can you tell us what brands are you represented this time here?
Well, there are a few of them. First off, Waldorf, for which we are not only the distributor but also the constructor, the manufacturer. There's also the brand I'm sure everyone's familiar with is Studio Logic. They do master keyboards and also electric pianos. We just incorporated the brand on the 1st of April here in France and in Spain as well. Then we have a brand new manufacturer. It's called Maya. They do a synthesizer, high-end synthesizer. So for those who are around, I invite you to come and check it out. And then there is another brand which is very popular, has become quite popular in the last months. That's called Sonicware. It's a Japanese manufacturer. They do small devices, very focused. They work on batteries as well, so that you can take away to wherever you like. And then finally, we are presenting another Italian brand. It's called Artinoise. They do a recorder that can work as an acoustic recorder, but also as a multimedia recorder, becoming a MIDI controller that works for your air from your mouth, and it can also become a keyboard MIDI controller. So very versatile and a unique product. And we are B4 Distribution, that's the name of the German company that embrace all these brands and many more, but we just decided to bring those that are more synth related here into the Synthfest 25.
Oh, that's great. And what kind of new products or some maybe exclusive stuff that you have just released or you just launched recently that you bring to the festival?
Okay, well, the new series of master controllers at Studio Logic, the SL88 or 73 Mark II, they were just presented at NAM, at the NAM show a few months ago, and for which we have here the very first unit in France for you to test. They will all be available by the end of the month, and that's the Generation 2, which will replace the current generation, which is called SL88 Studio, which will no longer be available. That's the news from Studio Logic. And then, not that recent, because it was released in August, well, the synthesizer from the manufacturer I just mentioned, Maya, they released back then a module called the Vives MD850. It's here for the first time in Synthfest, and and it's a software product which is in constant evolution. And now, as a special offer here for the Synthfest 25, any of you that's interested in having one at home for 2 weeks, you can apply for that, get in touch with the company, and then we will be glad to hear your feedback after you've fully tested the unit.
Wow, that's really a really cool initiative. And what about Waldorf?
Waldorf has some things in the oven right now we cannot talk about, but certainly this year, before end of the year, probably after the summer, we will be able to fully, disclose it. But there's certainly something happening. Waldorf, of course, has also the software division. We released in the past half year 2 plugins, the emulation of the Microwave 1 in September, and in December we came up with a Blofeld version, software version, which can interact with a hardware device, so they can talk to each other, not only for presets, but they can act, so it's kind of something to discover. But for hardware products, as I said, we may have something that we can show you behind the scenes at Super Booth.
Okay.
We'll see, no promises, but certainly after the summer, I would personally love to have it out.
Well, I really thank you. And just to finish, what do you think about this festival in general?
Well, we knew right from the start that we had to be here. I've only been in charge of France for about a year now, so we were slightly late for last year's edition. But it's been, the perfect decision for us to be here. I mean, you just have to take a look at the booth and how busy it is. I mean, everyone asking questions, willing to try new stuff, not that new stuff, but I mean, you get just the perfect feeling from the audience. So there's a great chance that next year we'll be here, hopefully with new products, from not only from Waldorf, we are the manufacturers of Waldorf, but then from other brands, and who knows, maybe some new brands as well.
Well, really, thank you for your time, and well, looking forward to know more about your new products.
Thank you.